Hello there and welcome back to Strategic Command World War II War in Europe as we continue our fight to the last bullet against our allies on expert difficulty level with all bonuses maxed as we are trying to restore Roman Empire. Well, last turn we failed in our goal to conquer both Lyon and Paris. Well, we failed to take Lyon, so we couldn't take Paris one way or another. And that's why we are here, waiting for better times, basically, to arrive. But next turn should be the final turn of France, one way or another. Now we are defending against the offensive by the British forces that decided to do something weird. Technically, next turn, if that will remain the case, we can move up our forces to encircle them effectively. I'm not sure how viable that is, so I'm not going to judge right now, but probably we'll need to reinforce first. And, well, with that being said, Bessarabia was next, the commies were next. Let's take a look at reports, because we haven't done that in a while. British lose a lot. They lost an army, BAF army, a lot of costs, as you can see, because, well, the army was upgraded with anti-aircraft defense and mobility, which costs a lot. They also lost some air power, but we lost a hell lot more air power in comparison in terms of MPPs. Both fighters were absolutely demolished to 4 points of hit points. Now, French are not losing anymore that much because, well, we've destroyed most of it. We just need to finish them off, which will happen most likely next turn, hopefully. National morale, yeah, 29. Paris is worth around 25%, and Lyon will seal the deal. Most likely we will need only to take Paris next turn anyway, because, well, all of these locations are giving us some national morale. And also, because of that, the French are losing some national morale as well. And their morale is fragile. Now, research Diplo. One Diplo cheat into something. Who knows? Doing well. Of course, AI has an advantage. So despite them, and by them I mean commies, not having any income, yeah, 2%, they have research. They have scripted like research events to help the AI deal with stuff, deal with the player. So if it was a player, they would be down the drain, no tech at all. After all of these decisions, they failed. Well, they invaded Finland, but they failed due to the France and England reinforcing Finland. France and England, yeah. Great Britain reinforcing Finland. And of course they decided to go for all of that, which, as you can see, means that commies are getting 10 MPPs per turn. 375 75 MPPs collected, research spent 510. How is that possible? Scripts is the way that makes it possible. Anyway, let's go to the next turn, shall we? Hopefully, my sub will survive as well. Good news, fantastic. Italy develops logistics level 1. We don't have MPPs, but we'll get plunder next turn. Surprisingly, the Germans didn't. Well, not surprisingly. They were a bit behind. Please die for once. Thank goodness for that. No way. What is going on? Oh my dear lord. No way. No way this is happening. What is going on? Light cruiser. Are you kidding me? It's gone. Unreal. And they have an open way into my HQ. And this guy is cut off. This is a disaster, folks. There is no other way to describe it. Light cruiser wrecked us. The campaign in Africa will be tough. And of course, now with the way the weather works, the allies will have a huge advantage over us in every term. Look at that, 3 points of loss. Yeah. I am not sure how we are meant to hold anything, to be precise. Obviously we cannot move any... No. Unreal. Unreal. 10th army destroyed. Need to reinforce our positions because they are regaining strength, as we can see. But that will be enough for now. Okay. Can we at least finish him off? No, we cannot. The good news is we can survive. Probably it would have been better to reinforce him, but it's too late now. And one of the initial... we will need this army as well. Apparently. Light cruiser, I don't have any... No, we've got a light cruiser as... Yeah. Soft, 0. Now, if I were to check the British, the German ones... I don't even have light cruiser, do I? Yeah, I don't have it. But even with naval weaponry, as you can see, battle cruiser, battleship, they do not get the bonus to attack value. And I was wrecked by destroyer and light cruiser. That's bad. That didn't happen before. I finished this campaign on expert difficulty level, and that wasn't the case at all. So I'm not going to even attempt to think about what might it mean for us long term, but it's not going to be a good news. Anyway, they reinforce, but as you can see, that shouldn't be a problem for once. Well, it shouldn't have been a problem, but apparently it is. Let's move you back. So you are not deployed to the west. Now, parry. Please fall. Okay, let's upgrade you. I will upgrade you first. Attack from behind the river. 2 points, of course it is. It is always 2 points. Don't lose the point for once. Thank you. Unreal. France is gone. Purchase. Medium bomber. Done. Don't need to take that anymore. It's time to start to fly away. 23%, there is no way. I don't have money to invest into... Oh, that's nice. I should have taken a look with you as well. We don't have the money to invest into operational movement as Germans, and it would just straight up cost too much. Now, I want... Yeah, we should be able to operate you. I need the German army ASAP in the Africa. Now we cannot move through Paris. Why can I... Hello? Apparently no. How is Paris doing? 10. Okay, you will be operated. Can we farm some experience at least? No, I already moved them. Nothing, really. So that is done. France should fall. There is no other way. Paris itself should be enough. But we've got all of it. Lyon included. Included? And obviously we need to send some reinforcements. To Africa because we are struggling. A bit too hard. So next then, reinforcements for whichever unit needed. Now, I will actually set you to auto. Because we should have an advantage with the air power against Brits. We'll see whether that is the case. I'm not sure whether that was a mistake or not, but I cannot risk my army in here. Well, it's done, so who knows what will happen. Fortunately, they are in towns, so maybe I won't be attacked by the destructive forces of the... What can I say? If I'm going to lose points to destroyers, then it's going to be very, very interesting campaign in Africa. And light cruisers. If they bring all of their ships in here, then they will be able to destroy my units one by one, just by bombarding them from shore. Yeah, but it seems to be over. So now hopefully, let's take a look. It's been quite a quick turn, so we'll go for another one. I want to see this victory in July. Yeah, it should. It should. Yeah. Down with you. Yeah. You are going to sign an armistice. Italy plunders 959 MPPs. Channel Islands occupied. Yeah. What is that? Fighter surrender. Beautiful. Love to see it. Yeah, Franco, you will swing soon enough. Yep. Victorious Italian troops march in Paris, or should I say Roman troops. The first step has been achieved. Yeah, possible allied invasion. Artillery weapons, huge deal. And why is it huge? Because it allows me to spend some tech on anti-aircraft defense. Yeah, typical stuff. We are going to raid it. No income from this convoy route till the latest of times. No tricky bombardment, please. They've got the French units, apparently. Building some... or is it British units? Go for Tobruk, please. Bombard it all the way you want. Now the tricky thing is that we might be forced to move to Benghazi instead. Now let's see how much will Manstein do. 2 points. Yeah, they are suffering now, aren't you? I might go for a campaign, little campaign with my forces. We know that they are in here. We should be able to destroy the fighter easily. Good stuff. We are entrenched, so that shouldn't be too hard to deal with. We should be able to take care of him. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, you should be shaken. And they have been attacked. So July Considering what we are trying to achieve, it wasn't that bad of a campaign. Just fall. Just shut up and die. Yeah. Admiral Reader, silence yourself. Of course, it's not a good weather when I need it. Hopefully we can reach the safety of Bordeaux. Look at that. Deutschland survives. Now, you are not attacked, which means you can go to port. I probably have forgotten about you, to be honest. But is it relevant? Yeah, but not really. We'll spend this turn on reinforcement. Reinforce. We finally have some tech to spend on the naval stuff. Obviously, after that is done, anti-aircraft defense has to be the first thing to be done. Now we've got that coming through, which is irrelevant. Now we go for that. Manstein, where are you? Yes, you are here. Go for it. Of course, they've got the freaking shattered. Good. That's what I want to see. Now we cannot go that far. But I will anyway move you to here, because I want to deal with this pesky nonsense. Now we need to take a look at all these hexes, however. Ah, you are not in a location. I'm not. Yeah. It might get a bit tricky to move them to Benghazi. Oh my dear lord. Yeah. They will see me. This destroyer is gone, most likely. So it's not so easy anymore to send my units back. Now, new units. I will leave this up for the Saint Nazaire port event. Now, research. We have completed artillery. So, obviously, I would love to go for like long range level 2, but it has to be done. We don't have a choice. And unfortunately, we missed a little bit in here. Reinforce. Fly you up. Actually, let's upgrade. We cannot upgrade you yet, right? So let's just fly you. Now, I need that German army, one of them. And I want to have mobility on it as well. Paris is being covered. We need 2 garrisons from the Italian side. Let's buy them. Now, let's also buy back Italian army. Let's take a look at... Yeah, it's far away. Let's buy it back. Got 700 MPPs. I will go for armored train because it's just pure value as well as artillery. And I'm going to buy another tank. Although, should I go for maybe tactical bombers? I will need some help in the east. I want to destroy the tactical, the strategic bomber. And we'll cover some of the hexes. Nah, let's wait till I have a chance to fully reinforce you. Oh, I cannot even force match you. And neither can I force match you. So Manstein will remain here for a while. And we'll need to move him to a proper HQ spot like this one. We'll get some eco improvement from the German side. With the mine and the cities around here. And what I'm going to do is actually grant you, because he is not in range of the strategic bomber, so I want to intercept with him and have you ready to go for a kill when necessary. Now we spent money with the Italians. Have reinforced what needed to be reinforced. And you were doing so badly that it was ridiculous. Of course, that's a sketchy one, so I don't want to move them to Tripoli for obvious reasons, I assume. At least I assume that they are obvious. And that is an issue as well. Are you seriously not in range of Malta? No. You were moved, okay. Now, we're going to wait. I'm not going to engage with anything. Let's slowly get them ready to pounce. So the army will be ready. I will deploy them somewhere in around here, I think, to have the closest route to check. And we will go from there. Let's start reinforcing some stuff. Saved by the rain. Speaking of light cruisers, as you can see, nothing. Disgusting. What happened in here? Absolutely disgusting. So, next goals. Malta, Yugoslavia, Greece. Greece will be a tough cookie. And I know what I have forgotten to buy. Paratroopers. Hopefully will be... I have some money, we have economy now as Italy, so we'll be able to most likely secure it next turn. We'll get some national morale points of all these locations for the Italians. So it should be able to be kind of stable for some time. But we will see how things will turn out to be at the end of the day. Not bad at all. France is ours. Vichy will fall when the time is right. Now, this Spain, Algiers. Yeah, we will be able to. 6, 7. Let's take a look at paratroopers. Six, but we've got long range coming. Yeah, it will be good enough. So Italians have, after we are done with those, we'll have to invest into advanced fighters, long range, anti-aircraft defense in that order. So most likely the right side, and of course command and control. So it's 250, 450. 450. 175, 275. Yeah, one cheat into anti-aircraft defense. We have to skip long range. We have to have 2 cheats into anti-aircraft defense, and I want to complete command and control as soon as possible. Level 1 is important because you've got only 3 action points on level 0, and on level 1 you've got 4 points. And of course the rating of HQ is also important. It's not like Italians have great HQs to start with. So yeah, basically we'll have to take a look. And recover properly. Well, Canadian convoy is still down. How are the Americans doing? In terms of diplomatic readiness? 41%. Warm up. 41. $37. Now we need to wait for Romania and Bulgaria to join. And we'll go for them. In the early months of 1941. We need to build a base of supply in those areas first before we go for Greece, for example. So with air power we should be able to destroy all of that locations. But whether that will be the case, we will have to see. So, the goal is to destroy the strategic bomber, Hopefully you won't get wrecked in the meantime. And we'll be able to clap them easily. Yep. But whether that will happen, well, I don't know yet. 108, not quite to the 110% required, but still good enough. Now let's take a look at MPP losses. Nice to see that. With extra income, they are not getting past 300 NPPs per turn because we are blockading a huge sway, like 50 NPPs coming from the Canada for almost a year now. Nothing for the commies. Still might not be that relevant. And we're doing okay-ish in here. If I had that extra unit around here, I would be able to encircle them, but not with this anti-tank in here. I'll move you closer, maybe we can do something around here. But with Malta falling, British should be under 90%. Which is what we need. Anyway, that's going to be it for now. So thank you for watching as we continue our fight to the last bullet against the pesky allies, as we try to restore Roman Empire borders on expert difficulty level with all bonuses maxed. Let's take a look at the losses tab. All BF forces destroyed aside from the, what's it called, HQ, and one fighter was interned in Tunisia and one fighter was destroyed right now. One battle cruiser lost for nothing, and an army lost. Huge losses, but also huge losses for the enemy. Anyway, that's going to be it for now. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.